Most people would consider $1 million to be a large amount of money that would provide a very nice lifestyle during retirement. With a $1 million portfolio, it's possible for most people to live very comfortably during retirement if you make wise decisions. However, it's often not as much money as people think, and it's easily lost with poor handling. And with inflation, it just doesn't go as far as it once did. There are some things that you can do to ensure you live very comfortably off $1 million. By scrutinizing the biggest expenses, utilizing some creative strategies, and maximizing your investments, you can live a millionaire lifestyle. There are even options that will help you earn double or even triple the amount of income from your portfolio. My name is Chris, and I help teach people about money, personal finance, and investing. If you're interested in improving your financial future, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if this video is helpful. Firstly, how much retirement income can you expect from $1 million? With a $1 million portfolio, you could reasonably receive an income of $40,000 per year. This is the rate of withdrawal which was found to be sustainable by the Trinity study. Although many people would claim 4% is way too low and an equal amount of people would claim it's way too high, it's a reliable rule of thumb. Additionally, the average Social Security benefit is $1,543 per month per person. Depending on if there are one or two Social Security beneficiaries in the household, the average annual income from this alone would range between $18,516 and $37,032. Combining both of these income streams together would provide a total annual income between $58,516 and $77,032. This is between $4,876 and $6,419 per month before taxes. Housing is the single largest expense for retirees at $1,322 per month, so minimizing this makes a big difference. The housing expense alone will take a large chunk out of your monthly income. Assuming you own a home, paying off the mortgage will greatly reduce your housing costs, considering the average mortgage payment is about $1,600 per month. Sure, you'll still have expenses like maintenance, taxes, insurance, and improvements, but it will be a much smaller portion of your monthly income when you don't owe the bank any money. If there's still a balance remaining on the mortgage, selling and downsizing to something that would better suit the needs of a retiree is another viable option. Chances are that your home has gone up in value and the mortgage is small in relation to the value. Cashing out and getting something you can pay cash for that will be easier to heat, cool, clean, and maintain might be worth thinking about. Living in an area that has low property taxes will significantly reduce your housing costs. It's likely that taxes are the largest cost of owning a home aside from the mortgage payment. In some cases, the taxes might even be more than the principal and interest payment. Regardless, owning a home where the property taxes are more affordable is a great alternative. For example, if your home is assessed at $400,000 and the property tax rate is 2%, that's $8,000 per year in taxes alone. If the property tax rate is 1%, your tax bill will be half that at only $4,000 per year. In many cases, it's not necessary to leave the state completely to find an area with more affordable taxes. Sometimes, the neighboring town or county will have significantly different property tax rates. Expanding on housing affordability, residing in a town or state with a lower cost of living will be greatly beneficial to someone with a fixed retirement income. It's a common practice for someone to spend their career in an area with higher wages and a higher cost of living to retire in an area with a lower cost of living. Some of the most affordable states will provide savings in almost every category, such as housing, taxes, food, entertainment, and so on. It can be pretty tempting to retire to a location where your dollar goes twice as far. House hacking is perhaps the best way to hugely reduce, if not eliminate, your housing costs entirely. While it's more common among younger generations, it can be a great opportunity for retirees too. House hacking comes in several forms, but it's simply a strategy that involves renting out part of your primary residence to offset the cost of the home. Most commonly, this entails owning a multifamily home, such as a duplex or triplex, living in one unit and renting out the others. When done properly, the rent received could be enough to pay the mortgage and all related expenses and even earn a profit. If the property is owned outright with no mortgage, the earning potential could be huge. House hacking doesn't require a multifamily home either. If you have a 3-bedroom home, you could take on a roommate and rent out extra rooms on a monthly or yearly basis. Furthermore, you could rent out extra rooms on a nightly basis if you don't want someone living with you full time. There are a variety of options for different preferences. Since transportation costs are the second largest expense among retirees, it would be wise to reduce those costs as well. Older people don't drive as much as they once did, so they probably don't need to buy as expensive of a vehicle. A reliable used car is usually all that's needed. Where you live will also be a big factor of how much you'll be spending on transportation. Living close to places that you frequently go, such as the grocery store, will save a lot of money on gas and mileage. People commonly underestimate how expensive it can be to drive, but if it's the second largest household expense, it's worth considering. The IRS establishes the cost to drive at 56 cents per mile. Since the average person drives about 13,500 miles per year, that's about $7,560. Driving less will save a lot of money. If you make an effort to stay active and eat healthy, you'll likely spend less on healthcare than someone who ignores diet and exercise and has other unhealthy habits, such as smoking. Living a healthy lifestyle is a great way to reduce healthcare costs at any age, not just during retirement. Healthcare is the third largest cost for retired people, despite help from Medicare and Medicaid. Taking preventative measures such as maintaining an exercise routine and keeping a healthy diet will keep these costs down, and you'll enjoy a happier lifestyle. Being healthy will also allow you to partake in more activities like going to the park, golfing, playing with your grandkids, and traveling. No one wants to spend their time attending doctor's appointments and obtaining medical treatment when they could be doing something fun. While reducing expenses will allow you to stretch your dollar, maximizing your investment returns will provide you the freedom to spend more money if you choose. It's possible to make great money in the stock market, but many people find success in real estate. The returns are often higher than one can get in the stock market for various reasons. You can buy property below market value or buy in an area that will experience higher than average price appreciation. One of the reasons real estate is a great investment is because the bank will lend you money to buy a property, and the profit comes in several forms. Firstly, the cash flow you receive each month or the profit that's left over after all expenses. Secondly, the value of the property will likely increase. Thirdly, the mortgage gets paid down each month. There are also many tax advantages to being a landlord. Earning a 10% or higher cash-on-cash return is common with rental property, and that's only one form of income. This is comparable to earning a sustainable 10% or higher dividend yield in the stock market, as the income is received while the value of the investment increases. Although being a landlord requires more work than just investing in paper assets, the returns can be well worth it. Make sure your portfolio is optimized and you're invested in the right combination of stocks and bonds. You'll need to determine the proper amount of bonds and what types of stocks and funds will closely align with your goals. A $1 million portfolio that's underperforming is costing you a lot of money. For example, if the portfolio earns 5% per year when it could easily be earning 10%, that's $50,000 in 1 year that's being left on the table. Take the management of your portfolio very seriously, as the investment returns are what will help you reach your goals. $1 million isn't an extraordinary amount of money, but it can still provide a very comfortable lifestyle. Using some more creative strategies and making small sacrifices can help extend and increase the income. Besides, those types of things are probably already second nature to someone with a $1 million portfolio.